guard number 3, Dre De Leon. And forward number 6, John Alejandro. And center number 9, Jaden Datumalim. The other forward number 24, Christopher Lagat. In the other guard number 54, Lance Sabroso. Their head coach is Carl Santos. Now check out the starters of your UST Tiger Cubs. At center number 11, Koji Benafor. At guard number 18, Jamie Lim. At forward number 19, Andre Dungo. The other guard number 28, Lance Ronquillo. In the other forward number 34, Sam Reyes. Their head coach is Manu Inigo. Officiating this ball game, our crew chief, Ferdy Manyalak. Umpire 1, John Cabiles. In umpire 2, Alan Baria. Alternate official, Ray Vera.
The starting five for UE, it's De Leon, Sabroso, Lagat, Datumalim, and their leading scorer, John Alejandro, in the middle. Those five will be up against JB Lim, Ronquillo, Reyes, Benaflor, and Doy Dungo at the forward position. Our three officials, Manyalak, Cabiles, and Baria. It's our final game of our quadruple header. And a very important matchup between two teams who want to enter the Final Four picture. It's the UA Junior Warriors versus the UST Tiger Cubs. And in the first round, UE actually came away with a huge 80-64 victory. It was in the third quarter where UE really changed the script.
Yeah, so we know that this team can really compete with the best of them. So here, I really expect a very competitive matchup to end our Sunday exciting day.
So UE is in the board. It's on the board first. 2-0. Again, UE at 4-7. UST meanwhile at 7-4. Ronquillo, that 3 catches air. Coach Manuel Inigo and his team coming off that win over UPIS.
A game where they did not start very well against UPIS. They were down by as much as 11 points. And that's a good answer coming from the rest of the squad, especially Sam Reyes in that ballgame. But here, they need to be able to start strong because we were talking about the need for them to be able to have that composure towards the Final Four. And against a very tough team like UE, they have to be able to learn the lesson in the past game.
Dungo blocked Lagat, but there was a push on the body. Lagat had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and a loss against FEU Diliman.
A guy that really proved his talents later on in the season. One of the best shooters we have. He can do it in the mid-range and the 3-point line over Lagat of UE.
Those free throws from Lagat makes it 4-0. Then the 4 leaning shot won't work. UE right now looking for win number 5. UPIS and Jobel are already out of the Final Four picture. Alejandro jumper is off.
Not look for someone to hand that ball with.
One-hander from Reyes.
So Sam Reyes, after that 21-point outburst in that last game, seems to have added confidence going here in this ball game.
Coming off his best game of the season, talking about Sam Reyes in his last game versus UP. Alejandro in trouble. Here come the Tiger Cubs. Flying high is Dungo.
The one guy they missed in their last game, JB Lim, can always step on the gas. Now starting out the game strong with that assist.
Lagat creates space for himself, misfiring. Put back is good from 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢.
Anytime John Alejandro is close to the basket, he just knows how to put that ball inside the ring. A good bucket coming from John.
Foul there. Look at that drive from 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢. But on the other end, Alejandro using his strength inside. .20 remaining here in the first. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 crossing over with a step-through move.
Wow, the biggest step for the smallest kid inside the court, and he was able to get enough space for that lay-in.
Lance Sabrosa is blocked. Here comes Sugo. Toy to Lance. Back out to Toy Dumo. That shot was off.
High-paced basketball to start the ball game right here.
Lagat scores inside.
Becoming one of the better scorers for the UE Junior Warriors is Topher Lagat, also showing that he also has a finish.
Reyes from deep. Left it short. And the ball taken away by Lim. Lim tried to be too fancy. He knew right away.
Too much on his mind on that fast break play. You were right. Yo, that is a little too fancy for JD Lim right there. Good read by Lagat. Gotta credit Topher Lagat for making that stop right there.
Lim is the league's leading steal getter. He averages 3.2 steals per game.
You know, he's done it in a variety of ways, from a passing lane, from your dribble, from down low, from the swipes. You just know that this guy was born to really get the ball from the opponent.
It's 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢, top of the key. Sabrosa cut off. Alejandro has to make a move. Great space, left it short. Rebound secured by Dumo. It's 5-on-4 right now. Dumo, step back. Here's Lim from deep. Can't connect. That three-pointer is no good after a collision there on the screen.
Eagle screen right there, pushing towards the opponent. Rosa wanted the space, but John was moving. That is an obvious charge call for the UE Junior Warriors.
Sarza is in. Sarza missed that potential game-tying three
Oh yeah,
against FAU.
that was a huge miss. He was wide open for the three, but he was the last option on that play. Could have made highlights to that last shot.
Lim is blocked by Sarza. Wide open is De Leon. Can't make the defense pay.
UST cannot leave Dre De Leon that wide open on his shots. This guy can shoot. And I've seen him from last year to this year. Continues to improve, but one deadly part of De Leon's game is that three-pointer. UST has to be able to locate them.
Some substitutions. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 is in. And you were able to talk to Coach Manu why a number of players like JD,
Carl Manding.
Manding.
And I think also Brix Bersosa was not able to play that last game. He punished a few kids because of not following some team instructions. So that is the discipline being brought in by Coach Manu and the rest of the staff. But they definitely missed the energy and the speed by Carl Mand in the middle. Because this guy just attacks middle just 95% of the time. Pero nakakamiss talaga yung energy, the hustle, even the rebounding. One of the underrated rebounders here in the league, Carl Manding.
So Carl and some of his teammates did not play versus UPIS. Here they are trying to make amends. 4:30 to play. USC with a 9-8 advantage after those free throws. Lagat, step back three. Shot doesn't drop. Alejandro with the repossession. Alejandro again. No, it's Sarza's turn. And his basket is good.
So whenever you have Alejandro and Sarza, you're sure that there will be activity on the offensive rebounding. Good hustle, good putback for Mark Sarza.
Here's Buksit against Sabroso. Dumo makes his move from the left side.
What a tough attack coming from Doy Dumo. Everybody thought that he was going to kick that ball out, and he went for the drive.
Sabroso takes a bullseye.
And Sabroso, it really did not show his range at the start of the season, yet here in the past few games, he's been taking a lot more threes, and it has been benefiting the UE Junior Warriors.
That was Sabroso's 6th triple of the season. Manding is foul going to the hoop.
Watch this drive by Doy Dumo. Through two, just gets the lefty to go, and Sabroso on the other end. He's a little daylight, takes the three, makes the three.
Carl Manding back at the line. As a team, UC is third in getting points from the free throw line. Getting 20 points per game are the Tiger Cubs from the free throw line. Carl Manding can tie it up, so UE still has the lead at 13-12. That is a traveling ball on Almanza.
Oh, he wanted that up and under move. And then see Almanza just could not get his foot in right there. Could have been a good shot.
Ball stays with USC. Dumo between the legs. Back outside. Manding gets by the bottom of the net.
Up and down basketball we're having here.
Almanza surveys the floor. Sabroso hit a three earlier. Sabroso now attacks the paint. He went down hard.
Well, that is one of the reasons why he was highly recruited out of school, because of that explosiveness. Watch there. Quick jab step to the right. Give him that space to the left, and just could not catch up with that speed of Lance Sabroso.
Sabroso at the line, averaging 12.18 points per game. Second leading scorer for UE. This is the first. The next on the second, shooting 71.8% on the season. Manding has been attacking the basket hard. And there he is again.
Time and time again. That off-foot floater by 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢 through the middle is deadly. 95% of the time he is going to make that shot. Let's watch that again. Quick jab, left side attack, off-foot float. But that has been the specialty the whole season long for 𝔬𝔬𝔪𝔢.
You can really tell na gusto niyang bumawi para kay Coach Manu. Almanza misfiring. Under 2 minutes left here in the first. It's been a dip and suck affair in the first quarter. Despy offline. Loreto all alone. He is bumped, no call. Sabroso hangs in the air. Almanza lines it up. Got it to go.
Wow, that is a textbook basketball shot. That is just pure confidence and just a good shot there. Almanza.
The Junior Warriors don't take a lot of threes. Don't shoot particularly well, but that 3-4 was right on the money for Luigi Almanza.
Watch that again. Good swing coming from Dempsey. Textbook shooting form from Almanza. That is why this guy is a threat from the outside.
Velasquez at the line.
One of the combo guards here for UST. There's always a pairing. It's always Velasquez and Ludovice, and then Ronquillo and JB Lim. So one has to go with the other always. Velasquez already represented our national team alongside Baki Ludovice. So you know that he is one of the best young talents here in the UAAP.
And sometimes, you know, pairings really make a difference on the court, right? Nice stop there by the Tiger Cubs. 9 to shoot for UE. Sarza dribbled first before, he mistimed his dribble.
Actually, the second turnover of that type para sa UE. The earlier one was from Almanza. And now Mark Sarza also doing the same.
Velasquez, this time traveling on the other end.
Both teams really are pushing the pace right here. And twice in the third, took a lot of turnovers.
Our referees have been on point when it comes to calling those travelings, illegal screens. So 3 straight traveling called by our officials.
All right, the 3 straight. I think we should already call it a journey, as that is already the 3rd straight traveling call in a span of 20 seconds.
Ludovice, wide open from deep, can't connect. Read perfectly by Velasquez. Velasquez, bump, no call. Velasquez has it with 15 on the shot clock.
No need to rush for UST here.
Kurt with the spin, Velasquez!
Kurt Velasquez has really been attacking here in today's ballgame. Quick hesitation. He sees that he has a speed advantage against Mark Sarza. Takes it strong. Bonus free throw for Kurt Velasquez.
So after 3 straight traveling violations, Velasquez says, ako na magdidribble. I'll show you my spin move. 16.7 seconds UE possession. They are down by 1. Almanza, ball is pulled from behind. 10 seconds now. Ludovice. Three-pointer left it at the front rim. Buksik, jumper, no. 2 seconds left. And that is our first quarter buzzer.
Can't get more exciting than this. Both teams playing high-octane offense. Pure talent.
For implications. Union Warriors hoping to stay alive. On the other hand, the Tiger Cubs want to book the third ticket to the Final Four. Velasquez scored on a beautiful spin move earlier. There we go, second quarter between UST and UE. Fourth game of our quadruple header. And you spend your Sunday afternoon watching high school basketball. Coach, your first quarter assessment, both teams are treating this game in a must-win situation. How do you think both of these teams played in that first period?
You have to commend the way they're playing because both are really aggressive to start the ball game. But it's just a little too aggressive from both of these squads. That's why it turned out into some turnovers, some fouls as well. But you just love the intensity that both teams are putting in here. But it's going to be the execution that's going to be the main story of the ball game. Who will execute better will have an edge in getting that victory.
At the line is John Alejandro for two. Manting is stopped. Here comes Sabroso. Sabroso all the way. He is fouled.
Shifty, quick, and explosive. Lance Sabroso is everything within that frame. Watch this once again. Destiny, quick read. He knows his teammates very well. Look at that left to right switch from Lance Sabroso. He was once matching up with one of the best talents in Cebu with Jared Bahay. So we know that Lance Sabroso can really match up with the best of them.
And you see his body, really big upper body. You can really face different kinds of guards.
Oh yeah, wide body, yet he is still very explosive with that size. This guy, I'm sure, will be very ready towards the collegiate level.
Velasquez calls out the play. Three-pointer was off from Koji, but Sosa is there underneath.
Right his might. Bricks Versosa, 6'10", tallest among all of the threes, just easily gets that ball.
Hindi na kailangan tumalon pasado, coach.
Talagang kamay lang. Taas ng kamay. Mahuhulugan ng bola. You know, gotta commend also the improvement of Bricks Versosa towards the latter part of the season. He continues to improve each and every game, especially on his offensive game. Now has a move. Actually, he can now stretch the floor as well for UST.
We have a stoppage in the action. Our referees are reviewing the last play. Why there's a stoppage here. Going back to your point, coach, you're right. There's been a difference between Versosa during the first round compared to the second round.
You know, he has been able to learn to play with the bigs of the UAAP. It's one thing to learn in training, to learn from good coaches, to get experience outside. But once you're in competition already, it's a whole different ball game. And towards his first 10, 11 games here in the UAAP, Bricks Versosa has really grown both physically and mentally. They grown na to eh.
May tatangkat pa ba yan?
Baka pwede tayong humingi ng onte.
This is a prolonged review. Both teams are back out on the floor already. Crowd is waiting for the verdict. The ball will go to UST. So it was a challenge for UST. And they won that challenge. Leaving him nowhere to go. Here is Benaflor. Still tied at 20. Just as you'd expect from a must-win game for both sides. Alejandro is way outside. 3-second violation called on 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔱𝔥.
Too long on the inside. It's cheated. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔱𝔥. That was a good kick out. Just stayed too long on the inside.
Two-man game, Jumbo and Benaflor. Nice stop by Alejandro, but Koji stays with it.
Koji, one guy who's really shown his talents here in the season. But I want to see consistency from this kid because the potential is so high for Koji Buenaflor. Already a very skilled guy, but it's up and down for him. There are games that he's in foul trouble. There are games where he doesn't get the ball a lot or he doesn't get a lot of minutes. But every time he's on the floor, he's very efficient, can move the ball, can put the ball on the floor, can even stretch it out a few times. So a guy I'm really excited with the future of is Koji Buenaflor.
Koji averaging 10.27 points per game for UST. Goes 1 for 2 there. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔱𝔥, amidst the defense from UST, still scores.
Good quick attack from Jaden 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔱𝔥 there.
Velasquez misfiring from deep. De Leon pushing, it's Lagat. Quick trigger from Topper Lagat.
That is the corner he loves. Every time he gets that quick ball on his shooting pocket, that's an automatic three for Topper Lagat.
Lagat is the game's leading scorer at 7. Two people stop Versosa there. De Leon all alone blows away the layup. You see the importance of this game for both sides, coach. Velasquez with a series of moves. somehow ends with 𝔍𝔞𝔪�.
Right place, right time. That was almost a turnover for UST. And 𝔍𝔞𝔪� was able to get it at the right place.
Velasquez loses the leather on the spin move. And Koji says, look what I found.
Finding gold in the dirt. Easy two for Koji.
Sam Reyes is back in of a season high 21 points over UPIS. Tiger comes away with another steal. 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢 burning rubber. Called for too many steps.
𝔬𝔞𝔪� not yet to his usual production here in the ball game. With the talent 𝔬𝔞𝔪� had, this guy gets going. Tuloy-tuloy na for 𝔬𝔞𝔪�.
Mark Sarza getting the last minute instructions there. UE with a 2-point lead. A little bit of pressure from UST. Shot clock at 10. Almanza cut off. Somebody has to get busy. Three-pointer was off from Pedrita.
Good individual defense by UST there.
𝔬𝔞𝔪� had the notion. 𝔬𝔞𝔪� from deep. Got it.
That is the first three-point attempt by 𝔬𝔞𝔪� in the ball game. They have not been able to locate them in their offense. Get first pick right away for 𝔬𝔞𝔪�.
23rd triple on the season for 𝔬𝔞🐁, but Lagat with the answer.
I will love this matchup. Toper Lagat versus 𝔬𝔞🐪. 𝔬𝔞🐪, two instant scorers that are very comfortable outside.
Win the floor, hook shot, no. Sam Reyes. And he will go to the line. You know, Sam Reyes probably benefited the most from the absences of JB Lim and Manding. Let's see that three-pointer first by 𝔬𝔞🐪, and then the answer from Lagat.
Going back to Sam Reyes, he was not a usual scorer for UST. Usually a guy that plays terrific defense, what's in the hustle in terms of rebounding. But in that last game, really proved to everyone that he is also a threat for the UST Tiger Cubs. That 21-point outburst will add to the talent level of UST. So now you also have to locate where Sam Reyes is.
Before that UPIS game, only 2.7 points per game. And then stepped up big time with the loss of its teammates with 21 points.
You know, sometimes all you need is one good game for you to be able to get a good rhythm. My favorite story will always be Diego Dario, where after a 15-point outburst, he was able to really be a superstar in the UAAP.
A shout out to Diego, our colleague here. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Roquillo leads it to Lim. Lim from deep, off to the side. Lagat, too strong. Alejandro can't get the put back to drop.
Federitas telling everybody we don't need to rush on our offense, and that is right. UAAP has been playing terrific here in the ball game. No need for them to be rushing on their opportunities.
Funding will check in for JP Lim. There was a foul just as Duma was coming off the screen. We talked about that matchup, coach. It's 𝔬𝔤𝔬 is shadowing Duma right now.
You know, 𝔬𝔬 really stepping up here in the ball game, given the green light by Coach Carl Santos here in this ball game. Eventually now one of the top scorers of UE towards the second round.
A steal completed by UE. 𝔬𝔬 all alone. Can't make the defense pay. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔰𝔫. Another chance for 𝔬𝔬. Now takes a closer look. Off again on the jumper.
A little frustration on the shots here. These are the usual 𝔬𝔬𝔬 shots that he will make, just missing 2 straight in that last offense. But whenever he's given that space, he will take that shot.
That old adage, coach, minsan pag bukas ka, minsan masaka ilang.
Too open.
Lance Ronquillo can't connect on the second free throw. So UE clinging to a 2-point lead, 30-28, 3:40 to play in the half. Sabroso from deep, off to the side.
Looks like fitness out of it. Both teams are shooting a lot of outside shots here in the second quarter.
Lim can't finish the layup.
The takeoff was too far for JP Lim right there.
Offense has slowed down a bit here, but 𝔬𝔬 continues his scoring spree.
And what a pass by Jaden 𝔬𝔬 on that backdoor cut by Topper 𝔬𝔬. The defense of UST respecting the outside game, denying that handoff. But Topper 𝔬𝔬 quick to read, going for the back door. And a good pass from Jaden 𝔬𝔬 will extend the lead to 4.
Back inside the very loud Phil Oil Center in San Juan. It's an important matchup between UST and UE, and we have a good sized crowd here enjoying the action. Manding top of the key. He always attacks in the middle, just as you said. Here's Dumo. Can't connect from deep. He's still has 7 points. Sabroso spinning, can't score, but will get a chance to go to the line.
That spin move of Lance Sabroso has really been a strength all season long. He close down on one side, he gets the other side, and look who's here, our good friend, strength and conditioning coach ☍𝔤𝔬𝔫.
Champion conditioning
Conditioning
Put some
coach.
respect on his name daw.
Yes. The fighting maroon goat, ☍𝔤𝔬𝔫.
Also,
Bata pa lang ako, idol ko na yan eh.
also our former coach. Before you arrived, it was ☍𝔤𝔬𝔫.
Dati malaki pa yung katabi mo, ngayon medyo na konti. But of course, he is one of the guys that is working with the UE Junior Warriors and good friends with the coaching staff, especially Coach Carl Santos.
He's a very busy man, ☍𝔤𝔬𝔫.
Oh, yes. Good to see you here, my friend.
Roquillo asking to push. He's directing traffic. 2.5 to play in the first half. There's some extracurricular activities in the paint. Lagat is called for the foul. That's Coach Carl Santos, hoping to bring his new look team into the Final Four.
Actually, si Coach Carl, new din ang kanyang hairstyle today. So, total new look.
So Lagat is headed to the bench after that foul against him. Despi now is the ball handler for UE. They're looking for the post. Dumo read that pass perfectly. For the Sosa, hook shot. Again, you talked about the growth of this offensive game, coach.
And Rick Versosa really showing his growth as a player, especially on his offensive game. Let's watch that again. You would not see this to start the season. Him getting single coverage on the post and attacking hard. But here, Bricks Versosa showing that he is continuing to add on his skill.
Last 2 minutes here in the first half. It's been a back and forth affair here, coach.
It's been a very exciting ball game. Both teams have been answering each other each time one team will make a run. And now it's UST's turn to try and get the lead back.
How will the Junior Warriors score here without their leading scorer, Topher Lagat? Ball will stay with UE with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Five now on the shot clock. Alejandro has to put it up. Barely beats the shot clock.
Oh.
Oh, what a shot by Dexby.
Just at the nick of time, an alley-oop coming from John Alejandro. What awareness by the Seaway Junior Warriors.
Tough break on the other side if you're the Tiger Cubs. 𝔬𝔤𝔤 way outside. Ronquillo, corner shot, no. Sabroso looking to push. It's Dexby who scored on the last alley-oop play to beat the shot clock buzzer. Sabroso attacks the middle. He is bumped, but we have an offensive foul, a ward off against Sabroso.
That's going to be a very tough shot if you're going up against Bricks Versosa. He'll be forced to be creative, and he tried to ward off with that left hand because of the pure size of Bricks Versosa. It's an off-discharge call on Lance Sabroso.
Down to the last 40 seconds here in the first half. UST looking to close the gap. Versosa. Shot clock reads 5. Wacky has to get busy. Setback off the iron. Oh, Dungo read that pass. Dungo crossing over. Dungo all the way with the left hand.
We can never do that against UST. This team reads the passing lane perfectly.
Alejandro with the answer. Back and forth we go. 3 seconds left. And that last second shot does not drop. But what an action-packed first half here, Coach.
And both teams really stepping on the gas here in the first half.
put their imprint in the second half. So this should be a very compelling third quarter,
And
Coach.
the third quarter has really been important here, specifically in our in our UAAP juniors division, as it really dictates a lot of the ball game. So here, close game we're having. Both coaches very well respected, can adjust on the fly. So let's see whose game plan will work here in the third quarter.
UE getting some last-minute instructions. Lagat, who scored 22 points the last time these two teams met. He is up to 14 now. Let's see if he can put some more points on the scoreboard. Moments away from the start of the third period. Again, this is a very important game for both sides. If UST wins, they will book a ticket to the Final Four. UE, on the other hand, needs a win to stay in Final Four contention. Second half underway. Yoyo Sarmenta together with Coach Juanito Gregorio. Lagat. And still on fire is Topher Lagat.
Top scorer in the first half is Topher Lagat, still red hot coming off that halftime break.
How will UST respond? Stolen away though by UE. Here comes Lance. Ahead to Alejandro. Can't finish the play.
Sorry, miss for John Alejandro. He was so close to the basket there.
Dumo is called for the traveling. Simple play drawn up. Wide open Lagat.
John Alejandro can really give around that drop. Good handoff coming from John.
Wild attempt there. Alejandro can get the putback. Oh, that pass was read perfectly by the Tubalim. And he finishes the play.
And UE putting in some extra effort to start the third quarter. That is a quick run here.
Biggest lead of the ball game, 41-33. Steal here by Jaden Natumalem.
Very active on the inside is Jaden Natumalem. These two bigs might be undersized, Natumalem and also Alejandro, but the way they play physical against anyone they're facing, they're still in advantage with that type of basketball.
Sam Reyes at line. A different energy from UE so far. And Coach, mahirap ba to, I guess, manufacture that energy coming off a halftime break?
Well, it really depends on the way that your coaches will really, on what the coaches will put a highlight on in the halftime. So it's the energy you have inside the locker room that you will be bringing out towards here. It seems like Coach Carl Santos really was able to give a very specific game plan here. That's why that's a good 5-0 run to start the second half.
And speaking of energy, Sabroso bringing the heat.
Well, that's Sabroso on the play, terrific in today's ball game.
Lead is up to 9 now. Coach Buenaflor misses the gimme. It's Dumo guarding Sabroso. That should be an interesting matchup. Sabroso, push shot, no. De Leon with a putback.
Everything going that side of the Junior Warriors here in the second half. This is already a 9-1 outburst. And the first double-digit
At the halftime break, papalitan ko na raw, coach.
Kaso hindi kasya sa kanyang medium na polo shirt. But of course, 𝔍𝔤𝔪𝔤, one of the UAAP, because he's my friend, I will call him a legend. 𝔍𝔤𝔪𝔤, the UAAP legend.
One of the most hardworking people in the business.
Definitely, definitely.
𝔬𝔬 attacks inside for two.
That is one thing that they have not really found. 𝔍𝔬𝔪𝔤 has not held the ball a lot here in today's ball game, but that may be something that they can look forward to.
You see the creativity from 𝔍𝔬𝔪 on that drive. Lagat at the line. Almost automatic at the free throw line, shooting 90%, coach, at the free throw line.
And one of those guys who was just born to score. Go for Lagat. Really stepping up big time here in their ball game.
Lagat now up to 17 points. 𝔬𝔬 can't connect from deep. 𝔑𝔤𝔤 is there with a cleanup job.
UST wanting to go in size here in this quarter, subbing out Koji with the floor for Bricks 𝔑𝔤𝔤, and Bricks is really scoring well here in today's ball game.
Velasquez is shadowing Lagat. Alejandro, high-low play. Back outside to De Leon. Misfiring. UST has had a quiet third quarter so far, but here comes 𝔬𝔬.
A lot more attacks happening here for 𝔍𝔬𝔪. That's 4 of the last 6 points for UST.
Tough drive there by the 𝔬𝔬𝔪. Manding with the deceleration.
Strength of Carl Manding will always be that attack through the middle, may it be on the half-court tip or the fast break. You can never give him that space.
We talked a lot about energy. UE came out with a lot of that intensity, and here come the Tiger Cubs. After that timeout, after, I guess, Coach Manny Nigo really shook them into stepping up.
Yeah, it's like watching chess. But in the basketball court, both coaches really putting in game plans and maybe really good motivational speeches. I would pay to hear what Coach Carl and Coach Manu are saying to their boys.
So let's see, how will UE respond?
UE needs to be more composed here. The past few possessions, USC has been able to put in a better game plan. So UE has to be able to go back to how they started the third quarter.
That's UE coach Carl Santos. He's asking for Destiny to come off the bench. In the meantime, Sabroso, that pass was poked twice. It's with 𝔬𝔬𝔪. Manding is asking it from the corner. 𝔬𝔬𝔪 to decides to take it upon himself, misfiring. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔬𝔦𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬
guys will be challenging Bricks versus on the attack. One guy who doesn't care is 𝔬𝔤𝔬𝔦𝔰. Always aggressive and trying to get to the basket.
Dylan Desby is back in. Now, talking about 𝔬𝔤𝔬𝔦𝔰 is really one of those hard-working guys for UE. Doesn't score a lot like 𝔖𝔬𝔢𝔰 or 𝔑𝔞𝔬𝔢𝔰, but really he's doing a lot of little things for UE.
You know, he does a lot of the dirty work. The playing physical against the bigs can have that assist. You know, it's not on the stat sheet, but how he rotates the ball is very crucial in UE, in them eventually getting their shooters or their attackers open for their lanes. So 𝔬𝔤𝔬𝔦𝔰 really playing a big role for the UE Junior Warriors.
So it's 48-42 after that split on the line. JB Lim attacks baseline, leads it to Manding. And a chance for three for 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢.
And what a beautiful drop pass by JB Lim to a cutting 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢. Everybody going for JB Lim, not seeing that there was a cutter through the middle. And once again, the name will be 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢, providing hard hustle here in the third quarter.
JB Lim and 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 unable to play in the last game versus UPIS due to disciplinary issues. But Coach Manny Inigo reasserting that trust on his players. That's the name of the game. Sometimes you're hard on your players, sometimes give them the free rein.
And that is why 𝔐𝔞𝔪� will be here because of those types of hustle. And maybe they learned their lesson from the lessons given to them by their head coach, Coach Manny Inigo. And here he is proving himself to the coaching staff. Good steal by Manding right there.
UST up to 10 steals now.
That will hurt the UE Junior Warriors, and Mark Sarza will be getting his fourth personal foul in the ball game.
$12 points now for 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢. This is one of his better offensive games. It's 2 for 2. Some pressure now on the backcourt from UST. Oh, Lim got that pass. Dumo. Ball is loose. It's in Velasquez now. Dumo from deep. Corner shot. No. Alejandro, one dribble. And a chance for three for John Alejandro.
Good answer by John Alejandro on that leak out. UST is pressing hard up top. The best way really is have one guy be ready for those leak out passes, and no better guy to pass it to than John Alejandro. This will mean another bonus because there will be a foul on UST.
Alejandro can complete the three-point opportunity. Nonetheless, it's a three-point lead for UE. 4:30 to play here in the third. Velasquez, hesitation dribble. It's with Lim. Lim attacks. Can score. Desby, 3-on-2 fast break. And John Alejandro inside.
Whenever UE is on a break, John Alejandro knows his positions and where he can get that basketball. Earlier through the left, now through the middle. John Alejandro scores 3 points.
Alejandro up to 10 points now. Velasquez is blocked by Alejandro.
John Alejandro doing it both on the offensive and the defensive end. The energy guy of UE is coming alive here in the third quarter.
And see that drive Alejandro is a do-it-all forward for UE. But on the other end, 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 with the N1 opportunity.
I've never seen 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 be this aggressive on the offensive end. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 here in today's ball game is already up to 8 points and 5 rebounds. Usually tasked to get the rebounding and also defend the paint. But now 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 also showing that he can score for the Tiger Cubs.
There's a different level of decisiveness in his game right now, especially in the second round. (52-49), and what has been a compelling third period. And 𝔑𝔫𝔤 gets a three-pointer to drop.
And anytime 𝔑𝔫𝔤 is open, he has that shot from the outside.
Lim with the answer.
Same for JB Lim. These guys can stretch the floor, not the usual scores for both teams, but you cannot leave these guys wide open because they are a threat from that outside.
Sabroso spinning, hangs in the air. He is fouled. More to the confusion of Kurt Velasquez and Carl Manding, but nonetheless, that is a foul.
So hard to read what Lance Sabroso can do, but let's watch these three reads first. Lance Sabroso kicking out on the right wing, but quick answer by JB Lim on the other end. Going back to Lance Sabroso, you give him one lane, he has the explosiveness to really blow by you. But you try to cut on that lane, and he has that quick spin move that can really shift from one side to another. So a born slasher in Lance Sabroso.
And he has that killer spin move that creates a huge amount of space. Makes it 56-52. 3 minutes left in the period. Velasquez leaves it to Manding. Manding through the middle. Can't get it. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 loses the leather. Sabroso pushing. Sabroso all the way off the glass.
Lance Sabroso now scoring on the last 4 points of UE. Also trying to extend his lead for the Junior Warriors.
2.5 to play. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 continues his scoring
And
spree.
this just might be the first double-digit ball game for 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 here in the season. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 all up to 10 now.
High scoring quarter for both teams here in the third. Sabroso attacks. Sabroso loses the basketball.
It's a little bit excited for Lance Sabroso in that last play. Really wanted to go for a strong attack, but let's watch that fast break by Lance. Bailing it down low, stripping it away, going hard against a very athletic Kurt Velasquez. A quick answer on the floater as well by 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰.
Under 2 minutes left here in the third. Velasquez with an in and out dribble.
Everybody showcasing their skills here in this ball game.
Lagat. Almanza was asking for it. Can't connect from deep. Tiger Cubs running. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 leaves it to Manding. Manding can't get the pass, but he will go to the line.
I always love the C-to-C connection of Charles Carl because you are sure that you will be getting energy from these two. But let's watch that Kurt Velasquez drive. Already tough to leave 𝔑𝔫𝔤, but he just found a way in being slippery and finding that float.
I think a lot of our players want to be in that highlight package that we show at the end of the quarter, at the end of the game.
You know, kawawa ang mapupunta sa highlight reel ni Lance Sabroso at the hurt Velasquez because they're already playing good defense, yet these talents find way in just blowing them by.
Manding has been making hay at the line. 7 out of 8 free throws for Carl Manding.
Good thing that Carl Manding is stepping up. One guy who I have not really seen here in the ball game is 𝔂𝔏𝔫𝔦𝔰. Has not played a lot in today's ball game, but good thing that Manding and Velasquez are stepping up for UST.
Lagat, quick trigger from deep, in and out. Reyes will enter for Carl Manding. Almanza couldn't get the angle. Alejandro is there. Foul is on Reyes, who just checked in.
Swiping away on that left arm of John Alejandro.
Alejandro, you know, he may look like an undersized big, but he really plays like really well above his size.
Just reads every situation well is John Alejandro. Also highly recruited. I heard that Ateneo also wanted John Alejandro to play for them, but John Alejandro eventually choosing to go to UE, and now really proving that he is the star among the stars.
Down to the final minute here in the third. Velasquez attacks, leaves it. Oh, nice shot there by Loreto.
The bigs of UST has to be ready because the slashers of UST have been working the past few possessions.
Sabroso to the corner. Almanza from deep. Ball is alive. It's now with JB in hands. 30 seconds left. Velasquez uses the screen. Velasquez can't get the jumper. Last shot time for UE. They give it to Alejandro in the middle. He finds Parachilen from deep, and he knocks it down.
And that is coming once again off the pass of John Alejandro. Every time he gets the ball on the post, he can score, he can pass, he can just
97 apiece. A lot of fireworks in that last quarter.
So I think the most tired in that quarter is the two of us because we had to watch everything that happened. We had to go at the pace, but it makes everything more exciting. And I'm sure that that is just a start of an exciting end of the ball game.
Thank you for joining us here on Pilipinas Live, bringing you all the action for our fourth game of our quadruple header. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 got the jumper to fall.
And one of the leaders of this UST squad is Charles 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢. Always has that deadly mid-range off the dribble.
So a lot of second unit here on both sides. Let's see whose bench can hold up. Almanza whips a pass inside. Time is running out. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� to beat the shot clock. No. Alejandro, look at him work. Look at that guy work.
John Alejandro seems like he never gets tired for the UE Junior Warriors. Brings out the same fire, heat in every play. And this guy is just the heart and soul of this UE Junior Warriors team. Look at that, 4 yellow shirts, yet it's the white guy who will get that ball. John Alejandro will now troop to the line for 2.
He has 15 rebounds to his name. 3rd in the league in rebounds. Our official just gave a warning on, I believe, the USC bench for the ☉𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 call. Alejandro goes 2 for 2, gives UE the 65-62 lead. Lim sees an opening, can't connect.
So John Alejandro just bothered that shot enough for him to force this.
A lot of whistles. We have a stoppage on the floor just as Almanza was driving to the hole.
It's going to be on Jamie Lim off that swipe off the back. That's going to be on Jersey on that swipe.
𝔐𝔞𝔪� re-enters the ball game. Lots of time for UE to work with. Almanza in the middle. No, Roquillo has it. Ahead to Dungo. Dungo has one guy to beat, but he loses the basketball all the way up.
It's so hard to shoot against 𝔬𝔦𝔱𝔢 because he just knows how to tap that ball away. Earlier he did it on Bricks 𝔬𝔐𝔳, and now he's doing it against Dungo, who can finish up top, but 𝔬𝔦𝔱𝔢 just forcing that miss.
Dungo from deep, got it.
Big bucket, very big bucket for Dungo. Ties the ball game.
A minute and a half into the final period. They're all tied up at 65. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� loves those corner shots. Wild attempt.
I wanted a foul right there. Fish for a foul, but it ended up in a miss.
Dungo surveys the floor, asking for a pick. Dungo from deep, left it short. Sabroso, patented spin move. Too good, look too good.
That's actually a good spin, but there was a secondary defender on that help side that forced the turnover on 𝔬𝔦𝔱𝔢. But individually, it's just so hard to read when you will be going for those spins.
Under 8 minutes left, tied ball game. They give it to their leading scorer, Dungo. Jump shot off to the left.
They've been giving a lot of opportunities for 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 here. They want him to get his rhythm here in the end game. He's got one out of the three, but expect 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 to really hold the ball during the end game.
Carl Manding re-enters the ball game. He has 15 points. So 7.5 to play. We're still tied. And 𝔘𝔫𝔦 must go for pushing off his defender.
Yeah, that is the time that you really have to pass the ball. 𝔘𝔫𝔦 had an open teammate on the right side, yet he wanted to bring down the ball. An overextension of that right arm will force a charging call. And you see Coach Carl Santos really giving out specific instructions to pass that basketball.
You mentioned during the halftime break the turnovers that have kept UST alive, and UAAP has 21 turnovers, Coach.
So you have to play terrific in these ball games, but those turnovers are really hurting UAAP because it's keeping UST here in the ball game, and now it's a chance for UST to finally get back that lead.
I think our officials just decided where to inbound the ball and the time. So now the action continues. Manding through the middle. Left it at the front rim.
Could have been a good move for Carl Manding.
Dungo really came up with the steal. Sabroso inside. Alejandro, a chance for three.
John Alejandro is just perfect for the system of Coach Carl Santos. He is the perfect guy to receive those basketballs off drop passes by the talents like 𝔐𝔞𝔪�, Lagat, Dan Sabroso, and all the other guys here in UE. That's why John Alejandro really is benefiting off his guards.
Alejandro has been filling up the stat sheet here. Can't get the three-point opportunity. But he has 16 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. Talking about Alejandro. Books it. He bricked that one. 𝔘𝔫𝔦, no hesitation. Too strong. Dungo, using his long strides. To the corner he goes to Ronquillo. Versosa can't get the put back. Lagat left open momentarily. Can't make the defense pay.
Now both teams slowing down here on their offensive sets, and both teams are now able to adjust on their defense.
And there's been a difference, Coach. You're right. After scoring 27 points apiece in the third, medyo bumaga na tayo.
Yes.
The defense is catching up to the offense.
Well, both of these teams are now trying to outlead each other in terms of their defenses. So, really going to end up in execution for both teams, how they will get open shots.
They give it to Dungo with 10 on the shot clock. Manding, he likes the middle. Can't get it to drop. Lagat in the middle. He is bumped hard by Versosa.
A little late on the closeout by Bricks Versosa. It's an obvious foul there.
So Lagat, another chance at the line.
One thing I love about Over Lagat is that he doesn't rush anything. He just reads every situation properly and then just decides on what the best shot attempt is. And right there, after that hesitation, went for the drive, getting 2 free throws, just missing on the first.
A split at the line for Lagat. That was his first miss at the line today. Tiger Cubs are staring at a 3-point deficit. Manding inside for two.
Carl Manding, top scoring for UST here.
It is just a 1-point game. 5:20 to play. Sarza to Sabroso. Sabroso, he took that extra step before the dribble. Manding, always in the middle, coach.
Man in the middle. Carl Manding, really one of the guys who was very comfortable in attacking that middle part.
USC has a chance to take the lead here. Versosa mistimed his touch. Under 5 to play. Lagat. He still has it. Lagat, jumper, he is clipped. And Velasquez can't believe it.
He really wanted that stop. Kurt Velasquez was in front of this man the whole time. But that is what I was saying. Christopher Lagat just knows how to read the situation. He saw that Kurt Velasquez was so close, so went and fished for a foul, and he got it perfectly.
Lagat is the game's leading scorer right now. And he has 22 after those free throws. Check that he has 20, talking about Lagat. Ludovice to Dumo, Dumo to the other side.
Terrific execution by UST on that play. Watch that again. Off the staggered screen, Joy Dumo had an open lane. And the late help by John Alejandro will give a wide open layup for Joy Dumo right there. A chance to tie the ball game.
And here we go. They're all tied up at 70, 4:20 to play. Again, UE needs a win to stay in Final Four contention. The Tiger Cubs need a win to secure a seat in the Final Four. Despy, desperation shot. Terrific defense by the Tiger Cubs. Dumo had the notion to shoot. Velasquez doesn't hesitate. USC can't take the lead. We will go to the other end, says our officials.
Both teams have yet to score double digits here in this quarter, so defense to name the game in the fourth quarter.
Despy calls out the play. UE was called for a shot clock violation just a possession ago. Who will step up here? Is it Sarza? In and out.
Gotta hurt. That is the strength of Mark Sarza. That close to the basket jumper. In and out for Mark.
Another chance for USC to take the lead. Dumo is fouled.
So that two-man game of Dumo and Manding has really worked wonders for UST here in the fourth quarter. Because it either gives Doy Dumo an open lane or that switch will give an advantage to Carl Manding. And now, because UE is in penalty, Doy Dumo will be having 2 free throws at the line.
Good point there, Coach. We've seen that two-man game. They've been giving each other screens, talking about Dumo and Manding. And Tiger Cubs now in the driver's seat.
One guy we haven't seen is 𝔐𝔞𝔦𝔰 here in the fourth quarter.
A split at the line for Dumo. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� can't give UAAP back the lead. UST bench asking for a push. But it was a UAAP side of things. UAAP down by 1. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� attack. 𝔍𝔞𝔪�. A chance for 3 for 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔗.
𝔐𝔬𝔪𝔗 missing on that last play. Wanted to run it back. He wanted the ball, asked for it, and here he is converting the two and getting that floater against the tall Christopher Sosa.
The confidence of this kid. He missed that same shot a few moments ago and attacked the same way.
You know, the same mentality for 𝔐𝔬𝔪𝔗. I miss, I get blocked, I will still make the same attack. And that's why he got that too in that last play.
And UAAP keeps the ball alive. They have a chance to extend this lead. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔗 way off. But guess who's there? Sarja is there for the putback. But our referee says it's a shot clock violation.
Oh, that's going to be very crucial because that could have extended the lead to 3 right here. So let's watch this. 𝔐𝔬𝔪𝔗 off the miss. Oh, I think that's going to be 0. Oh,
𝔐𝔬𝔪𝔗.
Mark Sarza was at the right place, just did not have enough time.
UST can take the lead in this possession. 2:30 to play. 𝔬𝔬𝔫 has been quiet in this ballgame. Loreto wasn't ready for the pass. Alejandro tried to go behind the back. 2-on-1 fast break. Manding! And he is fouled by 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔗.
Good strong attack by Carl Manding. He knows that he can jump high and it's going to be hard for 𝔐𝔬𝔪𝔗 to challenge him up top. Watch that turnover here. Wanted that behind the back dribble. Just could not control it. On the next play, Carl, knowing his advantages, going strong. Carl needs to make 2 for them to be able to get this lead back.
Crucial miss there by Manding. That's just his second miss at the line out of 9 attempts. And he ties the ball game up at 72. 𝔬𝔬𝔫 goes out.
Rocky 𝔬𝔬𝔫 really scouted well by UAAP right here, struggling and getting his usual shots. It's a good scouting report coming from UAAP.
Despi to 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔗. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔗 into the teeth of the defense. Can get it to drop. And another stop completed by the Tiger Cubs.
A big rebound by Carl Manding there.
Lim. Tough drive. As we hit the last 2-minute mark, Alfred Loreto will go to the line.
Alfred Loreto being trusted by Coach Mano Inigo to take on the rebounding role here. A lot of offensive rebounds by UE. So Coach Mano really trying to look for that big man who can control the boards. And Alfred Loreto is the next man in that line.
Switch is the first. And you're right, Coach Manu has shuffled his big men to try to challenge Alejandro for UE.
John Alejandro really controlling the inside in terms of rebounding.
A split at the line from Alfred Loreto. It is just a 1-point game. De Leon attacks. Wild attempt.
UST has to be able to execute here. Look at that Dungo and Manding combo.
Dungo directing traffic versus Despi. Dungo inside. Ball is tapped. That will be reviewed, says our officials.
That's clean defense by UE right there. Individual defense was on point. Good help side defense as well. Hard for Dungo to be able to get a shot up. And Sarza and Despi doing that job well.
That is a tough call to make if there are referees. Did Bumoy get that last touch there with his right hand?
So Mark Sarza obviously got the block right there, but the question is, did it touch Doi Dungo after the block? And that is a decision that the referees will make here.
This is a crucial call. Ball will go to UE. So Sarza is credited for the block.
Mark Sarza really stepping up big time here in the end game. 𝔐𝔞𝔦𝔰, we don't have news yet why he has not played here in the big chunk of the third and the fourth quarter.
Ahead to Alejandro. Lagat for the lead. Too strong. Another chance for Junior Warriors. Lagat looks up at the clock. He has time. De Leon, Alejandro, no hesitation, and Alejandro gives Huey the lead.
That zone defense will eventually leave someone open. Lagat was open, he got the miss, but eventually that was a big offensive rebound that John Alejandro was able to make.
Lagat. And that was a miss by Dungo. And you're right, Coach. Lagat was open, but instead they went to Alejandro. Let's see where they end up in this possession. Lagat from deep, off to the side. Shot clock at 3. Alejandro, no, last 22 seconds. USC is down by 1. 15 on this game clock. Dungo with a push off. Crucial call.
This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. That was good defense, but was there an extension on Doi Dungo? Watch that again. Despi closing down. Oh, a very close call. Very close call.
Yeah, but timeout on the floor. Crucial development. UA's bench still going up to our referees. They're still complaining. We have a timeout on the floor. 14 seconds left. Don't go away. that play that they're debating, the initial call is an offensive foul of 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢.
A very, very close call that the referees will make here. So there seems to be an extension of the arm on that angle, but no more shot clock right here.
5-second violation on UE.
Very good stop by UST right here. They forced a 5-second violation on UE. They could not execute on that after timeout play. So it's now Coach Manu Inigo who will be setting in a game plan. Van Lodovice, the brother of Joaquin Lodovice, here in attendance. As a native supporting his younger brother.
And how fitting that we're in a one-possession game with 15.6 seconds left to determine who will come out victorious in this game. A game with a lot of implications heading into the Final Four.
It's going to be a huge play for UST here. How will they execute?
Ball is tapped. It's with Manding with 10. Manding. Lim for the lead. Too strong. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔕 has it.
Doesn't seem like the play they wanted. They wanted a strong attack. But late in the shot clock, J.B. Lim will miss that three. But this is still a long 4.9 seconds, and this is only a one-possession ball game. Make or miss by Dre De Leon.
Icy free throws from 𝔘𝔫𝔦. And you were right on the money, coach, for UST. They did that two-man game, but UE played good defense.
Oh, a really good read on the scouting report there. One possession ball game right here.
Timeout. Down by 3 are the Tiger Cubs. Do not go away. We have the last 4.9 seconds. Side. They had the game earlier. They are in anticipation of the last 5.8 seconds. So Velasquez will inbound. Here we go. Buckle up, folks. Lodovice, step back three. And it's way short. What a stop by UE.
So what a defensive sequence by UE right there. Two shooters for UST. UE located using them properly in Dugo and Ludovice, and they will be going home with a very big victory right here. Let's watch that again. Off the elevator screen, Marzarza with the switch, well defended up top, forcing that miss on Wacky Ludovice, and the whole ball game long. Just gotta commend the scouting report brought in by this new